Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back to my another video. In this video I am going to start from your book Heart and Mind Class 10. तो ये स्टोरी दो मोड में रहेगी. पहला बुक रीडिंग, दूसरा एनिमेशन. From your first chapter Seeking Adult Assistance. Be sure to subscribe my channel for the notification.
Chapter 1st Seeking Adult Assistance. In this chapter, we will talk about value taught, efficient counseling, and then life skill, self awareness. Our life cycle passes through three major steps: infancy, adulthood, and old age. The first stage is when we pass from an infancy to childhood. So, this is the period where we small at a time of child.
Second stage is when we enter at the age of adulthood. So this is the period where we are at the age of adulthood. And the finally third stage when we enter into old at age. Last. This is the period that everyone have to reach.
Each phase brings its own share of joys and some anxieties too.
In each phase we experience an inner conflict. On other hand, we want to grow and develop. On the contrary, we are adverse to change. However, of all the three phases of the change, the most interesting but also the most difficult and challenging is the change from childhood to adulthood. So as we know that each phase brings its joys and some anxieties. In each phase we experience some difficulties and some easy also. On the other hand, as we know, we also grow and develop. However, the most interesting and challenging is also from childhood to adulthood. So difficult. Also in childhood we don't have too much responsibilities. We also receive protection from our parents. They also care for our fulfill our needs and our desire also to maintain good. Childhood is full of fun and basically carefree. In this period we have to too much do fun and enjoyment. So a beautiful quote written by Carl R. Rogers. I want to let you know that the God life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction, not a destination. Means life is your process, not a state being. You have to give a direction, not a destination. Coming back to our topic, during adolescence we become young adult. Our carefree life ends. We are the given responsibilities both at home and at school. We experiences fears, worries and feelings of guilt. We wish to earn praise and respect through our own deeds. Sometimes we argue with our parents and seniors. However, later we may repent and feel guilty about it. There are also obvious physical changes. We feel awkward. Some of us useful self-conscious about these physical changes. It is also a stage when proper counseling and direction should be given to young adults about sex education.
During adolescence, when we become young adult, our careful and precious life end at this situation. We have given such a roles and responsibility at this period at home and schools that we even cannot manage our life. We goes in such fears, worries and feel of gut. Also we wish to earn praise and respect from our deeds. Sometimes we argue with our parents. एक ऐसा भी कंडीशन आ जाता है हम लोग अपने माता पिता से बहस करते हैं और अपने सीनियर से बहस करते हैं. However, later we thought that this is wrong. We don't have to do it. This makes a kind of disrespectful against our parents. There are very obvious physical change that we feel awkward. In this stage, we have to want a proper counseling and advisor that we tell that what is wrong and what is right. Because a good counselor teach us that even we have to go at right path at a wrong. They guide proper us and tells our mistake even it is wrong or right.
In our childhood, we used to run home to tell our parents about every new experience of ours. However, in our adulthood, we find ourselves keeping secrets. We feel awkward to speak to them about some matters. We feel a strong urge to talk about such matters only with your companions. If we limit ourselves to our conversation without our companions, we could run the risk of the blind leading the blind. The knowledge our peers have is more or less the same as what we have. They also struggle with the same uncertainties, anxieties, and incomplete information as we do, thus, cannot be enlightened by our peers completely at this stage.
So as you know, in our childhood, we oftenly used to we oftenly like to tell our parents
Our better experiences of our schools. So, however, in our adulthood, we start hiding our secrets towards our parents. हम लोग को awkward feel होता है to tell our something some matters. We feel shame to talk our parents with our secrets and experiences towards parents, feeling guilty towards.
if we tell to our parents our problems, our difficulties, then they can might they solve their problem. If we spend to our parents more time, then they can easily understand our problem and they give suggestion toward us. At a time of a certain uncertainty, they also have might get this pressure at their time also. Thus, we cannot be enlightened by our peers completely at this stage.
Every young person should be friend and adult without whom he can share and discuss all his thoughts, feelings, desires and problems. Some people often think that only those who are serious mental disorders and those who are a little abnormal go to the counselors. This is totally a false notion. Human life is extremely complex. Everything within us and around us is changing very fast. It is very useful have someone we can trust on whom we can bounce back our ideas even if we do not want the suggestion.
इसका मतलब हमें अपने बड़े बुजुर्ग से सलाह लेना चाहिए, उन्हें अपना प्रॉब्लम्स, अपनी फीलिंग्स, डिज़ायर्स शेयर करना चाहिए. There are many kinds of people. What they do, they usually go and use their mobile.
So for their proper guidance, they use YouTube and they write the guidance. They also get result, but they find difficult that how to use in their daily life, in their physical, because not getting result is a proper answer for your problems and difficulties.
Everything within us and around us is changing very fast. It is very useful to have someone we can trust, on whom we can bounce back our ideas. Means the one who are we trust, we have trust, they can also bounce back our ideas. Even if they do not want the suggestion, they do not want what the support and encouragement of an adult can be very helpful for us to get the maximum out of the period of life. We need someone who is mature, someone within us an experience of life, who understand us and guide us. You are the most fortunate if you have parents with whom you are very much at easy even during your teenage. But it is quite normal that as you grow towards young adulthood, you find that there are more and more things you feel uncomfortable discussing with your parents. Some of you have find that your parents are even embarrassed than you if you bring up a certain topics. Means your parents are very support and encourage, they will support at मैक्सिमम दे कैन सपोर्ट। वो आपकी बहुत ज़्यादा सहायता करेंगे, वो आपको गाइड करेंगे। दे अंडरस्टैंड्स योर फीलिंग्स एंड फॉर्चुनेट एंड ऑल्सो यू आर द मोस्ट, इफ़ यू हैव पेरेंट्स, आपके अगर माता पिता है तो यू आर द मोस्ट लकीस्ट वन, बिलीव मी। बट इट इज़ क्वाइट नॉर्मल टू ग्रो अप टुवर्ड्स एडल्टहुड। ये बहुत नॉर्मल है एंड अनकम्फर्टेबल डिस्कसिंग विथ योर पेरेंट्स। सो वॉट, पेरेंट्स आर इवन सो एम्ब्रेस्ड। कभी कभी आपके माता आपसे दुखी हो जाते हैं आपके हर एक टॉपिक। समटाइम्स दे टेक टाइम टू अंडरस्टैंड योर फीलिंग्स एंड एक्सप्रेस योर व्यूज। You are the fortunate if your school has a part-time or full-time counselor for the students. Such a person generally has done a specialized course of study in adolescent psychology or has the experiences in guiding your people. If your school does not have an official counselor, you can befriend on one of your. It means ये कह रहा है that you are the one that has given a part time or full time counselor. अगर आपके कोई स्कूल में कोई पार्ट टाइम या फुल टाइम काउंसलर है then you are a better. अगर नहीं है तो आप you can be your own friend and you can also teach, you can also counselor you that to choose a better and good rights against your decisions. Please subscribe to my channel to get more notification and press bell icon to get more updates. Moreover, you are free to choose any adult you can confide in any have trust. However, the person should be trustworthy, your well-wishers and willing to spend time talking to you from time to time. इसका मतलब आप अपने कोई भी बड़े बुजुर्ग से सलाह ले सकते हैं, लेकिन ध्यान रखिएगा वो बुजुर्ग बड़े उनको आप पे ट्रस्ट हो, आप उन पे ट्रस्ट करते हो एंड यू कैन स्पेंड मोर टाइम.
What to discuss with your counselors? You can talk to your counselors about anything you like to. Tell him about yourself and your family background. Be honest and do not hide your negativity things about yourself. It is saying that freely ask your counselors that what is your problem and what is your family background. Be obedient and honest. Don't tell negative and lie about yourself. You can also build your relationship with your happiness, loneliness, etc. You could get information from about the changes takes place within you. You can also learn from him about friendship, love and miscellaneous other topics. Are you understanding? So your counselors can help to understand your personality and your attitudes, that how to manage your attitudes and becoming a not over smart. How can also inform you as a regard course of studies. You need to take up the job best suited for you. The counselors may also help you within the difficulties you encounter in your in relationship with your classmates, your teachers and other adults. May they help you as better as they can do within your classmates difficulties or some teachers or adults. So share your problems, share your anxieties, worries with your counselors. They can help you more and they give you a proper result, because at a time of them age they also suffer. And be honest to them and tell all the problems which you get till now. Good counselors may help you a lot with your problems and difficulties. Your counselors build your self-confidence in every moment when you lack it. They give you a motivation in every and at every moment. It is also normal to feel anxious from time to time about the demands life make on you. It is also quite normal to be off mood occasionally. On a certain you wake up with a bad mood. At a time you suddenly woke up and it's a bad mood, you depressed and very angry, discouraged in your down in your dumps. You are not able to give a specific reason for these moods. Sometimes it generally happen, but be sure to these situations and make it easier to go through them without doing any harm with yourself to others.
Also, don't harm yourself with your others or elders. Rapid change to take in your body. It says rapid change in your take body. As soon as you can change your mind, it's good for you. Make a good result in your behavior. You are changing from a child to into a young man or a woman. You are a man or a woman, but you're changing your childhood to a your gender. You man, are you man or woman? So this could be a thrilling experiences, but something may even frighten you or give you a guilt feeling. Sometimes it gives a guilt feeling in your mind, and that at a time you think that this could not be happen, but your counselors will counsel you in a such case. They guide you. So I would like to read this important message for your life. Walk, talk, and wear your school uniform with pride. You are the representative of your school. Be confident and praised. You wear your school uniform, become a pride, become motivated, and represent your school with a confident and praised. Thus, your counselors become your closest friend, and they ever have in your life. He, she may become your friend, philosopher, and guider. Counselors today are like gurus. They are your teachers. They teach you at a right path, whether to go at right or wrong. As such, find a good counselor for yourself, someone who will guide you through your moments of uneasy and anxieties. Believe me, in your life there are only two good counselors in your life. That is only your father and mother, and no one else. So, some word meanings are there: transformation, change into another without alternating the values. Counselors are professionals who solves your problems, your difficulties. Solutions means ideas, inevitable means something that it's sure to happen. So, these are the question answer that I would like to check to go through by you. So, self awareness is having a clear understanding of your personality, including your strength, weakness, through your beliefs, motivations, and emotions. Self awareness allows you. So, for going ahead, I would like to read this Surveillance's Crime in India's. It help you a lot understand other people, that how they perceive you, how they understand you, your attitudes, your responsibilities. For developing self-awareness, one needs to have someone skills which are listed below. This 9 listed that develop your self-awareness. First is metacognition. You should be a neutral observer of yourself. This means that while going through your day, you should notice that what your emotion arises within yourself in different interactions. Do not make any judgment. Next is introspection. In this practice of thinking about what you observe, finding correlation in your patterns that make you easier, and try to get why I'm doing, what is the reason that behind your patterns. Next है paradigm shift. It is a practice of realizing which patterns. ये practice है that realizes you which patterns. It is a step to finding out of the changes that have occurred in your when compared to your past. Fourth है safe place. It is a practice of giving yourself the grace. ये एक टाइप का practice है to give you a grace, finding your solution by compared to your past. Do not regret. Safe place. It is the practice of giving yourself grace and forgiveness for having believed something in past. Recalibration होता है, मैं आपको शॉर्ट में बता देता हूँ. Recalibration मतलब होता है that practice of self inquiry. आप अपने आप से पूछो कि क्यों हुआ, ऐसे क्यों हुआ. Realization, it is a practice of creating think patterns. एक टाइप है patterns create करने का. Personal creating thinking patterns. Personal empowerment, it is a practice of becoming stronger. Empathy or engagement, it is a practice of becoming aware of yourself.
and peaceful, that practice of becoming accepting yourself your mistake. So thank you for watching this video, and do not forget to subscribe my channel to get more updates, and let's see you at the next chapter.